What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hello, hello, good morning, everybody. Debbie used to be my first chatter every morning, and then that stopped. Debbie stopped becoming the first chatter. It's like she's given up on the... Oh, there she is. Debbie, there you are. Great, you're number one again. That makes me happy, man. I like you to be the reigning champion, Debbie. The first person to post on my live stream. That just feels like home to me. It feels normal. So, yeah, we're going to be talking here in a minute. Let me let a few more people get here. I know I am early today. Very early. Good morning, Stooks. Hey, Karsten, were you saying you didn't like the I don't understand your tweet, man. Some about Billy Valentine coming into the live stream. I don't know, man. Do you not like that? Does that bother you? I didn't quite understand what you were trying to say on your tweet about that. Morning, Nay and Gardner's morning. Hey, J-Bone, Roger, hello. Evan, hello. Karsten, Stooks, Debbie, Evan, J-Bone, Roger. Okay, good. I said hello to all of you. Very, very good. I was watching last night's show. I wanted to see if you could hear Rogan fart. He just kind of sounds like something in the back. But I don't know. Karsten said he could really hear it in his headphones. I believe that. These are good microphones. And I heard it, man. You know, my ears heard it. It was a long one. So funny. He's never farted like that ever in his life. Not that I've ever heard. It's the funniest thing. I was trying to remember what I'd given him to eat. You know, I handed him a little piece of food. It was a little piece of bread with some macaroni and cheese on it and a little bit of soup. I was having oh, it was weird. I had minestrone soup and I had macaroni and cheese and I mixed them together and I made like a goulash out of it. It was so fucking good, man. I was like, I bet these would taste really good if they were mixed together, and they did. And then I had a little toast, you know. I made toast. I put some on there and I gave him a bite. I guess that was what did it, man. That was what fueled that fart. Nothing to understand. I wrote bullshit. Didn't understand it myself when I typed it. Karsten, you're so funny. I don't know. I thought you were getting a little upset about the Billy Valentine thing. I didn't know. I was trying to figure it out. All right. Amy, Steven, hey, Jay, hey, Karsten. What a fart, Rogan, right? He was impressed. He's in bed right now. That's so funny. I was just not, he doesn't walk around the house farting like that, you know? He's not a farter. So it's just so crazy to start a show off like that. Nothing Trump does surprises me. Do you know what someone inside his administration said? That he's producing theater for his following because he feels like they at least deserve to feel like they're fighting, and he knows that he lost the election, but he's pretending to fight all these states because he knows his followers deserve a good show on his way out the door. He doesn't realize how unhealthy that is for the country, man. You know, he's producing a show, but unfortunately, his followers they all think it's real. You know, so what he thinks is a show, they're believing, they're feeding into it. People are gonna get hurt. People are gonna get killed, man, over his fucking show. That's what kind of a leader Donald Trump is. He would rather create a show, and he doesn't matter if people get killed or hurt over it. He's making a show for his followers. Says he knows he lost the election and that he will not, even if they have a recount, that he won't win. He knows he's lost. Isn't that incredible? Trump wants us to pay his debt. Well, I don't, if it's his debt, I don't know how we're going to do it. That shit is dangerous. Brian, thanks. It is. Yes, it's dangerous. He's such a cunt, says Evan. Well said, Evan. Well said. Good choice of words, I agree. He is a cunt. J-Bone, what a fucking idiot. Yes, J-Bone, he's a fucking idiot. It's one thing to tell your audience, to tell your supporters, hey, man, we gave it a good try. You guys were awesome. I'm going to throw a big party, you know, and send you all out Trump buttons or whatever the fuck. But it's another thing to say, hey, we haven't lost yet, so everybody hang in there, and we're going to fight this until the very bloody, bitter end. Man. Dude, if that's true, if what that person said is true, that makes him even more of a monster than someone who just thinks he deserves the presidency. Here, stupid cunt he is, says J-Bone. I'm not worried about SEAL Team 6 or the Gravy SEALs. Meal Team 6 or the Gravy SEALs. I'm not worried about... Okay, I didn't hear about SEAL Team 6 or the Navy SEALs. So I'm kind of left out in the cold on that one. What, did he threaten some kind of military action or something? And for those of you guys who are wondering what's going on, yes, Georgia is doing a recount, but it's no big deal. I mean, he's going to lose again. And even if Georgia were to flip, he'd still lose. This is the stupidest thing. There's literally a news agency out there that is promoting Donald Trump won this election. They're putting up fake numbers and everything. They're taking all the states that were up for grabs out of the mix, and then when they add it up, Biden loses because they took all the winning states out, all the battleground states. They literally just remove the battleground state totals and claim that Donald Trump wins. They just ignore the battleground state totals. Somebody put that up on internet, on Twitter, and I said, "Oh, that's how she sleeps at night, looking at charts like that." Charts, I got some charts. I got a few charts I'd like to share with all of my viewers that watch this show. Thank you so much, Andrew Cuomo. Shit, I am Trump's supporter. I even admit he's an idiot and a cunt and a moron, and you support Trump? Huh, that's kind of weird. Earl, that's kind of weird. Christina Brill, Fox News. Christina, what are you asking about Fox News? He's walking around like a kid who never got his toy. False flag, says Karsten. J-Bone says lol. So we're good on all of this? We're all caught up here? Every lawsuit Trump has launched has been dismissed. Yeah, most of them are being dismissed, but they are going to recount Georgia. There's actually, H.A. Goodman put out some fluff on his audience, man. I was watching H.A. Goodman this morning, and I'm just like, dude. He says that an affidavit is evidence. I'm going to go back and correct myself, okay? Yesterday I said affidavit's not evidence, it's just the word of somebody. Well, there are courts in the United States that will accept an affidavit as evidence. That's because if you get caught lying on an affidavit, the penalty is a fine and jail. So they kind of pressure you into saying it's evidence. But hey, man, I could fill out an affidavit and say that I met Jesus Christ last night. And I could go to a court, I could fill out an affidavit, I could sign it, and I could go show people my affidavit and say, hey, I met Jesus. Is H.A. Goodman going to say, oh, that's evidence that Jesus exists? Well, it's an affidavit. It's not evidence. I mean, it might be considered evidence by a court here in the United States, but it's not factually based evidence. It's just based on the word of one person. So remember the difference between fact-based evidence and hearsay-based evidence. And, oh yes, affidavits are only hearsay. It's only what one person says. I don't care if you sign your name to it and under penalty of law, you're going to go to jail. It doesn't matter. You're taking that risk, People run red lights every fucking day. That's under penalty of law. Does that mean they're not going to run a red light? Right, there. I just proved H.A. Goodman wrong with my red light analogy. Go tweet that at him. Trump asking for election defense donations. 60% goes for paying his debt. Oh, I love it. And people are going to pay it. That's great. He is capitalizing off of the presidency, and we allow him to do it. Hey, man, if he's doing it legally, I support him. If his followers are so stupid that they're going to send him money to pay off his billions of dollars of debt or $450 million debt, they sent him millions of dollars for that stupid fucking wall. I'm sure they're going to send him millions of dollars to pay off his debt. They love him. And let them. I support it. Go ahead. Waste your fucking money on one person. You're a bunch of idiots. While your kids aren't going to school and you're having a hard time getting groceries. Yeah, go ahead and give Donald Trump your money. Great. Nays, I caught you live. Hey, Victory Jin, you made it. Welcome, buddy. Okay, didn't know that. I welcome a recount. I would like to see him lose again. Big fucking difference. Liars are always ready to take oaths. Right? They have to. It's the only way you're going to, try to convince people. It's called straw manning. I'll take an oath. I'll fill out an affidavit. I'll claim a bunch of stuff. And straw man, and you win. And, H.A. Goodman, 2,000 people when he goes live. Trending A, 26 people when he goes live. That's where the truth gets you, man. People don't want to hear the truth, man. H.A. Goodman is proof of that. The masses want to be lied to. Donald Trump is proof of that. 71 million people voted for him, or 72 million now. 72 million votes came in for Donald Trump, man. 72 million Americans would rather be lied to, and they feel better about that. Like he needs more money. Well, he does. He's got to pay off his debt. He does. He needs money. He claims he's a billionaire, but he's in debt. Wait, how does that work? Oh, that's right. You're in debt, so you're not a billionaire. By Rage Against the Machine. Yes, Christina. Every recount seems to put Biden further ahead, says Christina. Let me tell you guys this. I'm all for a recount because if Donald Trump gets beat twice, it's that much better. I mean, I assume just let's watch him get beat a second time. And then you know what? His supporters, they're still going to say that the Democrats are controlling the election. I got news for them. The election isn't controlled by just one party, man. Isn't that crazy? They say that the Democrats did this, the Democrats did that. There's a lot of Republican-controlled states out there, too. And you're not complaining about those states with the votes? Hilarious. Great voting, and he's gone. Lol, Billy Yar. Evan, I wish people would pay my debts. Evan. Replying to Christina Brill, something seems funny there. Good morning, Nick. Jay, it'd be wonderful. So remember, if you see people sending money to Donald Trump for his election defense, and somebody be like, hey, Billy, wonder if he calls O.J. Simpson for advice. Right? If you see anybody sending Donald Trump cash, don't be mad about it. And don't ostracize them or whatever, but you could tell them this. Say you think it's pretty stand-up that they're helping pay a millionaire's debt off. You think that's a pretty stand-up thing for them to be doing. And thank them for it. Thank you for your service to a billionaire. He really needs your money. It'd be like me asking you guys for donations, man, on this live stream. After 2016, really, it was really 2018, really, when my finances really picked up. I realized I didn't have to ask you guys for money. I didn't have to tell you about the Patreon. I'm like, that's obnoxious for me to be asking you guys for $1 a month to help support me financially, to pay, even if it's paying for the stuff that goes out. I'm a fucking millionaire, dude. I got plenty of money, and you guys don't have to give me a goddamn penny. For Donald Trump to be asking people for money, he's got way more money than me, man. He owns businesses. He's got fucking hotels. He's got, he's had casinos and whatever the fuck. For him to be asking people for money, certainly you can see through that. I'm not even asking my audience for money. I mean, when I watch Lee Camp, I don't know how he's living. It looks like he's living in a small apartment in New York. Or in Washington. I can't tell from where he shoots from. He doesn't even take money from his audience. Lee Camp. I don't think he's some fucking highfalutin rich guy. I don't think Lee Camp's a millionaire. He could be. But he takes that money and he passes it along for every live show he does. Donald Trump doesn't donate dick. He donates his $100,000 a year salary for charity, and that's great. And then he goes and he spends fucking millions of American tax dollars for golfing. So that kind of cancels out, doesn't it? He does things that he thinks. Man, I saw something yesterday about Donald Trump. It was this guy that is the He's a sports writer, and he spent a lot of time around Donald Trump and reporting on him and stuff. And he was talking about how often Donald Trump cheats in golf. And he said, Donald Trump, the businessman, before he was president, cheating in golf, not a big deal. He did it religiously. He's a horrible golfer, and he cheats constantly, right? He even pays off his what do they call that guy? The guy that drives your cart for you and gives you your, I want to say valet, but his the guy that assists you when you're golfing. He even pays those guys off to move his balls for him, to tee up his ball in the rough, to take balls of his out of the water, to hide to claim his opponent's ball. Caddy, thank you. To claim his own ball, somebody else's ball as his own. You guys, I watch this thing, and that what the guy says is it's okay for Donald Trump, the businessman or the golf club guru, to be cheating in golf, and nobody really gives a fuck. But this is now the president of the United States who cheats constantly and thinks it's okay. They think it's fucking okay to do that. I'd like to show you guys the video. It's a little boring and lengthy, and I'm not going to show it to you. Instead, we're going to get high. Just take my word for it, man. The video that I watched on YouTube is phenomenal. This guy spent a lot of time with Donald Trump. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours hanging out. And man, he's got so many fucking stories about Donald Trump cheating in golf. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't fucking believe it. Donald Trump cheated when he was playing golf with Tiger Woods. Yeah, he cheated on Tiger Woods in golf. I don't know, Brian. It'd be interesting to see what happens with Melania. She still supports him. Melania, you think, right? But she won't even she won't even meet with Joe Biden. Just like Donald Trump won't meet with Joe Biden and do the thing. Melania has also agreed with Donald Trump to not welcome the Bidens into the Oval Office, into the White House. You know, Melania and Donald Trump should be put in jail for subverting democracy. You should jail them for this. It's an embarrassment what they are doing. They must lick his balls too, right? He's cheating. His cheating is legendary. Yes. Trump holding press conference at Four Seasons hardware store. It was a landscaping company. Four Seasons Landscaping. Get it? Four Seasons Landscaping. Get it? Christina, she's nasty, sore loser. She is nasty, Christina. Right? Agree. Ryan Hampton, I agree. So, the best thing that I can do for Christopher, the best thing that I can do for myself is just try to stay off Twitter. I'm having a really hard time not mixing it up with these Trump support. And I don't mind a Trump supporter. You guys know this. If you support Trump, it's okay. I don't mind. What I mind is somebody who is denying Biden this election. I hate Joe Biden. He's a fucking cunt. Kamala Harris is a fucking cunt. All of them are. But they won the election fair and square. They won it. And I do believe in the election process here in the United States. I know that there's been some cheating. I know some folks have cheated. I'm okay with that. I know that it wasn't 5.1 million folks who cheated. Okay, and you know it too. Every Trump supporter out there knows deep down that it wasn't Jeff Murphy says, dirty whore. I love it. 5.1 million people did not cheat in this election. You know, you want to give it, you want to say 100,000 votes? Okay, fine. You're not going to hit 5.1. You want to say 250,000? Fine. You want to say 1 million bad votes? Fine. You're still not going to hit 5.1. You want to say 2 million bad votes? Fine. You're still not going to hit 5.1. Do you see that? You're not going to win. You're going to lose. It's sheer numbers. The numbers beat you. You lost. It's a massive amount of people that don't want Donald Trump to be president for another 4 years. That's just a fact. H.A. Goodman comes on his show and he makes this statement. He says, well, how come down ballot all the Republicans won, but at the top of the ballot, Donald Trump lost? That doesn't make sense. Everybody knows that everybody votes all the same. Well, it just so happens that people hate Donald Trump that much that they will literally vote down ballot all Republican, but they'll make sure to not vote for Donald Trump because Donald Trump has done so poorly as president of the United States. Sure, you can say anything you want about his economy. You can say anything about his job numbers for people of color. That's fine. You can talk about that all you want, but it wasn't enough. His poor handling of COVID, his lying, his making a mockery of everyone, including himself and the presidency. Him being on a world stage and pushing another world leader out of the way for a photograph. Just think, people don't forget shit like that, man. We got sick of him. America got sick of Donald Trump. Here's your pink slip. You fired. You guys understand that, don't you? America fired Donald Trump. You just have to get over it and accept it and move on. And we're here to kind of help you through that transition, man. Like I said, we don't hate you for supporting Trump. We will hate you for denying facts. Okay? We will hate you for denying facts. And like I said, you want to give Trump 1 million votes? Fine. You better fucking stop there and come on over to our show and understand that this is where reality sits, and you need to plant yourself firmly in reality. Because, man, we're in for some rough times ahead. And if you're having a problem just on who the leader of America is, how the fuck are you gonna ever get it through your head that you need to start planting a garden and feeding yourselves? I don't know. But give me a second. 1 second here, guys. My ear is bothering me. I know I shouldn't do this, but God damn it. All right. I used to use Q-tips in my ears, and I ended up pushing the wax all the way against my eardrum, and I had to get it out with a peroxide rinse, and that worked. So I stopped using Q-tips after I take a shower, and every once in a while, man, my ears get a little itchy inside or whatever, and I'll just try to take a towel or something. Just now I took a Q-tip because I was in a hurry, but I realized I could do that same thing again, man. I could push that wax against that eardrum. It's very uncomfortable. I don't like failing as far as COVID goes affected my vote. I don't feel like failing as far as COVID goes affected my vote. Could anyone have done better? The question does not still remain, could anyone have done better, Chris? That's a stupid question. Anybody would have been done better than Donald Trump, who lied about the goddamn virus, who said we've only got 15 cases and soon it'll be down to 1 and then it'll be none. Could anybody have done better, Christina? That is the dumbest question. Really? Really? You think that somebody couldn't have done a better job handling this COVID? I would have been a better goddamn president of the United States handling COVID than Donald Trump. And I'm some guy that smokes cannabis on a mountaintop in Northern California that does podcasting. You're seriously going to ask me that question? Seriously, Christina, the question still remains, does it? Answer me. Does the question remain? I'm going to get through to you guys, you Trump supporters, one person at a time, man. I don't know if she's a Trump supporter, but there's another Trump supporter who believes that I'm going to fucking get to. Answer me. You remember when my ear was blocked? Yeah, it sucked. I want to take a guitar string and shove it in there. MAGA is a Jonestown cult. They will follow him to the grave, insane. How did he do it? How did Donald Trump hypnotize a nation? How do you do that? I mean, like cult leaders have like a method for brainwashing people. How did Donald Trump brainwash the entire country? And there's got to be a YouTube video about that. Let me Google search it. How Trump brainwashed America. There's got to be a don't fall for Trump brainwashing. It is upsetting on how some people are getting brainwashed with Donald Trump's campaigns. Adolf Hitler did it. That's how he did it. Rallies. Lathering them up. Getting them worked up into a fury. What am I thinking? He did it just like Adolf Hitler did it. What am I thinking? That's what dictators do. He did it by pitting us against each other, by bringing out our hate, by focusing on the very worst parts of a human being, laser focusing on those parts, and then pulling them out into the where we can all see it. And here we are. For your asshole, for your butt hurtness, right, Billy? Hey, Nate, you should run for president. You'd be great. Too many skeletons in my closet. You don't want to know. Trust me. Trust me. I could never run for president. Now, Donald Trump has done way worse things than I have. Absolutely. But I just don't want my whole life exposed to the world, really. I've done some really bad things, too. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I was a bad kid when I grew up, man. I did bad shit. Made some really bad choices. You should run for... Okay, you're so right, rallies. Absolutely. All right? So now I just answered my own question. How did Donald Trump brainwash America? Just like Adolf Hitler brainwashed, 1930s Germany. And he used the exact same technique. And everybody could see it, right? People even used to say that Donald Trump slept with Mein Kampf, the book that Hitler wrote, next to his bed. It was the only book that he would read, was Mein Kampf from fucking Adolf Hitler. I never knew if I believed that or not, Maybe I do believe it. But I just think it's funny. We saw this from a long time ago. I remember talking about this a long time ago. He's like a goddamn Adolf Hitler. My personal belief, David C. Baker, Trump likes Hitler. I got $1,000 that says he has read Mein Kampf. Really? Someone on Twitter is bringing up the Logan Act against Trump. Karsten, exactly same, yes. Wow, and that's Karsten from Germany that said that. Wow, Karsten. Yes, he did everything that he was told to do by big business. Every time I bring off Adolf Hitler in Germany, I'm always thinking about Karsten. I'm like, I hope I'm not offending him. Karsten's over there in Germany going, hey, man, come on, man. Hitler died a long time ago. Why do you got to throw Germany under the bus? Why is it always got to be Adolf Hitler? Why you got to be bringing up the Nazis? What the fuck is wrong with you, Nay? I'm sorry. I remember that. That is so true, man. Karsten says, I'm no Nazi. I know you're not, Karsten. I know you're not a Nazi, bro. I know, bro. You're a good guy, man. You are a good guy. You may get nationwide shutdown soon if it's new news. Ooh, this smells so good. Number 3. Jack Herer. Off the plant. Crumbly buds inside my bowl. Make it nice. They burn so slow. Well, you may get nationwide shutdown. Okay. Nay, do you know Mitchell Sands, big Trump supporter, he's having a meltdown over Trump failure? No. I don't know who Mitchell Sands is. But anytime somebody says that a Trump supporter is fucking losing their shit over him losing the election, I gotta laugh. And I apologize for that. It is a reflex reaction. Okay? It is reflex. And I don't mean to be snarky, and I don't mean to be a prick. I have a hard time controlling myself. I have a hard time when I get on Twitter and I hear some of the stupidity that these brainwashed Trumps, not all Trump supporters, but the brainwashed ones, Trump supporters put on, and I can't stop myself from just responding to them. I have such a hard time because their reality is so far away from my reality that I feel like I just have to let them know that how far away their reality is from actuality. You know, Germany hates Hitler. He is their crazy sister that always ruins their job interview. Please let me know when you're on live, pal. Billy Yar, when you're on live, pal. Billy Yar, I'm live right now. Can't forget Rogan's fart. I was like, okay, now it ends. No, now. I kept going. He kept farting. I know. It was long. It was like a 3-second fart. It was like, I was like, what? I was like, what? Okay, currently smoking Bob Boss at White Widow. Nate, can I ask a question about growing? It's about lighting. Yeah, ask away. Oh, by the way, the company that I was going to get the light from, they turned me down. They offered it to me, and they said we've got the 150 watt and we've got a 450 watt light. I said I can't do this without a 450. I said you're gonna have to send me a 450. I'm not gonna do 150 watt light because I'm running thousands. You know, I'm not gonna compare a 150 watt light to a 1,000 watt light. She said you're gonna have to make up the difference in cost. I said thank you very much, but no thanks. Go find somebody else. That's it. No deal. Period. I don't need to promote your goddamn light. You know, if you want me to pay money for the difference in price, no, I told you, you want to do it. You know, you want my thousands of viewers on YouTube to see your product. You're going to have to pay me a little bit of money for the difference in cost, or you're going to have to send me the product, you know, for free or whatever, but I'm not giving you money. I'm doing you a service. I'm turning on thousands of people to your product. I'm not paying you money for it. You fucking crazy? My plants are a month old. What's the longest I can keep the light on? 24 hours. 24. Keep it on all the time. You don't ever have to turn your light off. Playing to Billy Yarlow. Wow, they did. Wow. I agree wholeheartedly. It's breathtaking anxiety. That is why I keep taking partial breaks from media. David C. Baker. Right? My light is 1,000 watt too. Right. Just make sure the light's not close to them. You know, make sure you're 3 feet above them at least. You know, you want to make sure the lights aren't experiencing heat from that light, and as long as they're not experiencing the heat, you know, that could burn them, then you're okay. Out of bed, hoping you're at the smoking chair. Guess I'll get out of bed and hoping you. They need you, not vice versa. Good for bystanding your ground. You guys are writing really weird this morning. I guess you guys have already smoked before me. You didn't wait for me, huh? Y'all got high without me? Yeah, I go live and you guys just pack your bowls and smoke, don't you? Not too close. My light don't produce that much heat anyways. It's 1,000 watts. Oh, yeah, it does. If it's 1,000 watt, it's producing... Oh, are you using an LED light? Maybe you're using an LED light. You won't get bleaching unless you get water on your leaves. As long as you don't get water on your leaves, you will not get bleaching on your leaf. Oh, wait, my bad. Unless your leaf is 6 inches away from your light, it'll bleach then. That's true. You don't want to be that close. Yeah, it doesn't need water to do that. No, I'm waiting. You smoke. Okay. Yeah, I'm using LED. Okay, 1,000 watt LED, bro. I'm impressed. Okay, yeah, you don't have to worry about... You really don't have to worry about heat with an LED. You know, you can get pretty close. Your plants should grow really fast, bro. You should do really good under that LED light. You know? Especially, I've never owned a 1,000 watt LED light. I would love to. Just to see how it does against a 1,000 watt, you know, regular grow light. HPS or metal halide. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism tis for all. Cheers, everybody. Cyber style. Like Carson says, cyber style. He says it better than me with more S's. Cheers. Susie, it's called bat guano. It's everywhere. It's not called bat shit. What are you, bat shit crazy? It's called bat guano. If you use the correct terms, like I tell you to use the right word when talking about cannabis, you'd find these things. Guano. Man, that feels so good. Little Jack hair in the morning. Oh, we got a little light outside. Let's open the blinds. Got these cardboard pieces here. I put them in the window in the heat of the day, and it'll stop that heat from coming into the room, man. It really doesn't. It's because I don't have an air conditioner. So until I get the AC fixed, I'm doing that, and it works great. Those cardboard, man. Cardboard is a great insulator in a window. Holy shit. Oh, you couldn't spell guano? Guano. It's everywhere. It's in every grow store. It's in every shopping center that has a grow center. Bat guano is one of the most popular amendments that you will find out there. It is high in nitrogen and very easily mined from bat caves. Let me know. Billy Yar, I have a lot of Australian viewers. A lot of them. Before I go potty, drink, or even before I sit up, I'm smoking cannabis. David C. Baker. Wow, Dave. Before you even pee in the morning? You smoke? Wow. That is... If you need it, you need it. You know? Some people need it. And I'm glad that you've got access to it. I would really like to see you try LED. My 1,000 watt cost me $100 and you can dim it and give it any spectrum you want. Running 3,000 watt HPS is getting expensive. Yeah, I've been running 3,000 watt high pressure sodiums, but I don't do it now. I'm growing outside almost exclusively now. I'm running one for this Jack Harrer plant. I went for the 1,000 watt UFO style. How long have I been consuming cannabis, Jennifer? Since I was 14, and I'm 52. So 38 years minus 5 that I took off when I was in my 30s. I didn't smoke for 5 years. So... Many of you have probably smoked more years than me because of that, because I took the 5 years off, you know. I've looked everywhere in my area, and everywhere I can think, here mostly they haven't carried it. What? Bat guano? Susie. Google it. Fucking Amazon it. It's everywhere. You can buy it on the goddamn internet right now. Bat guano. Get yourself some. You've looked everywhere in your area and you can't find bat guano? So I can leave the light on 24/7. And when would I start switching off lights again? Plants are 30 days old. When they get the height that you want them to slow down in their growth, right? So Evan, when we grow indoors, we want to get the maximum amount of buds that we can inside that room, right? In order to do that, you need to veg your plants as big as you can so that when they grow that extra third, they're not going to be up in your lights, right? So let's say you have 6 feet between where your plants are and where your lights are. You could grow your plants about 3 feet and then put them into flower, and they'll grow about another foot or 2 at the most. They're not going to grow a lot of height in flower, because in flower they stop going up and they start going out and they start producing the buds. It starts focusing on that. They still do get higher, but nowhere near as fast. So it's about timing that, getting that height right, and knowing when to switch it, that they're going to slow down and eventually stop and be right at the right level so that the lights don't, like someone said before, bleach them, because they get right up underneath it. I've had buds get bleached under lights before. It's no big deal if they do. I mean, it will literally melt the trichomes off, but it won't kill the plant. The trichomes won't grow on that bud. It'll just be like green. It is the weirdest thing. What you mean? You made triage oil too strong. Any side effect for elder people? I don't want my mom to feel negative effect. Thank you. No. No, he made his triage oil too strong. He made his oil too strong. He put a gram of concentrate in an ounce of. He basically made like 80-20 instead of 50-50, and then he just thought that was supposed to be the oil. 50-50 is the base. You guys, it's all on my website. If you guys would all just go to my website, you could educate yourselves on it. You know, naysgarden.com, all the information is there. You could know all of this. When you flip to flowering the first week or 2, I call it the final stretch. Right. Yeah, that's accurate. Yep. My dad loves my extra strength, so I just left it. I told him when it gets low to keep adding the base. No, you shouldn't do that, man. You shouldn't do that. Then it's just going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. You should cut it now, bro. Cut it now. You'll have so much more. You're going to use up all the fucking base. You understand, man? You've got the fucking base for regular triage oil right there. You could make so much of it. And instead, you're fucking wasting it, Evan. God, once again, man, you need to talk to me, bro. Talk to me before you tell your dad what to do. Yes, cut it now. Go get your coconut oil and get a little peppermint, if you have that. Take your, 80-20 or whatever you made, and that's only going to be 2% total of the amount of coconut oil you get. You could probably get like a 14-ounce jar of coconut oil and pop pop half of that 50-50 in there, and then get another 14-ounce jar of coconut, pop the other half in there. And you'd have you'd have, 32 ounces of fucking triage oil. Do you understand the mentality here? Okay, good. I mean, you have something that works really good. I mean, I'm not telling you 80-20 ain't gonna fucking work. It's gonna work great. But you're only gonna have that for, the few weeks or month or whatever that you have it. Or you could have something that works really good for years, for 2 years. You could have it on the same base. All right, so base, quarter of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism is for all. Cyber style. Cheers, everybody. How low can you go? Death row. What a brother know. Once again, back is the rhyme animal. Cheers. You're welcome, Evan. Oh, that's nice, Stukes. Brown sugar, huh? Sounds like my coffee. My coffee. With the creamer. I'm out of coffee, man. I should make another splash. Billy Yart, can you not see the website right there? Can you see all the writing up here? naysgarden.com. Please let me know if you cannot see the writing up here, everybody. Let me know. Let me know what platform you're on, and let me know if you can't see all of the writing that's here up above my head. Isn't that weird? I can't see the free Julian Assange picture. Huh. Huh. Weird. Huh. I wonder why the image blacked out. Oh, I bet the image was on my desktop and I moved the image. So I can't see the image of Julian Assange anymore. Because I was moving stuff off my desktop yesterday. That's what happened. I'm on a phone and it's too wee for me to see. Hey, Billy, I'm going to show you a trick, okay? On a phone. I'm going to show you a trick on a phone, okay? You might have to turn this feature on, but just go into your settings and turn it on, all right? Here, let me find this show. Okay, here we go. Ha 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 ha. Oh my God, ha ha ha. Trump bashes USPS and asks followers to send him mail. Have you guys heard about this yet? That's what we're going to be talking about today. It's hilarious. We're just getting ready. I haven't even started yet. Facebook and whatever is below naysgarden.com. Yeah, I can't read. It's purple color. Okay, look. So you're on your phone, right? If you go like this. Look at that. Triple tap, 1, 2, 3. And then take your fingers and you could zoom in. That's probably bothering my dog. Hold on. If you go like this. My dog's back there sleeping. I can hear the speaker in the bathroom. He's probably freaking out. Let me go see if he's okay. Look at that. Triple tap, 1, 2, 3. And then take your fingers. And you can zoom in. Just laying there. Anyhow. Anyway, you triple tap, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See that? You zoom in and then take 2 fingers like that. And you could zoom in and out with 2 fingers. You can move around. Look at that, naysgarden.com. See that? Anyhow. Anyway, you triple tap, 1, 2, 3. Just triple tap, 1, 2, 3 to turn it off. Triple tap to turn it off. Triple tap to turn it on. Like that. Did you know about that? And you could turn that on and off in your settings. And you could see anything on your cell phone. I use it all the time, man. To zoom in on shit. When people put like a little avatar up or something, I'll be like, who is that? I'll zoom in on it, you know? Evan says, I fixed it, Nay. It was so easy. Evan, what did you fix? I do it like that too. Missed it. Damn, Steve Running. Is it trendy as ever? Bro, it's naysgarden.com. Nays, I'm trying to make this so easy for people, man. NAYS GARDEN. naysgarden.com. I can't think of an easier goddamn website than naysgarden.com. Nays. My name is Nay. This is my garden. Nays garden.com. It's not trendy as dabber. I mean, I'm literally sitting here showing it to you on my phone, man. I'm saying, can you not see it says Nay's Garden? Fucking, it's like you're totally ignoring me, man. I don't even know what's going on over there with you. I try, though. I try not to be condescending, but I can't help it, man. I swear I try not to be condescending. I'm just a condescending person, you know? And I apologize for that. I have no control over it. Was wondering why you changed the name of your oil. The reason I changed the name of the oil was because of something Jimmy Dore said. Jimmy Dore didn't like the title. He didn't like. He was looking at it. He's like, he said, trendy as dabbers, anti-pain and itch. He said, I don't like the name. He said it on his live show. And I was like, okay, Jimmy Dore doesn't like the name. I'm like, I'll change the goddamn name. And my sister and I, one day, I was on the phone with her, you know, tried to come up with some names. I said, I want to rename it. I told her, I said, I came up with a whole bunch of names. And I got one name at the top. I said, let me read some of these to you. And I read them all to her. And there was one that she kind of liked. She's like, I kind of like that. I was like, okay, let me read you the one at the top. She's like, okay. I'm like, triage oil. And she's like, oh, yeah, totally. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, that's the one. I'm like, yeah, triage oil. Because that's what it is. It's oil that prevents you from having to go to into the hospital. You know? You know, imagine if I'm getting a shooting pain in my foot and it feels like an electric shock and it won't stop and I can't sleep at night and I didn't have triage oil and it just wouldn't stop. So I just go to the fucking emergency room and they give me fucking hydrocodone or something. All I needed to do was rub a little triage oil on it and it went away instantly. Boom. In 1 second, as soon as the oil hits the nerve, it goes away. And it doesn't come back. That's a true story. That happened to me. You can say it's anecdotal, and it is. But am I the kind of person to make shit up and lie to you? You know, my fucking dog farted on a live stream. I call that shit out. Rogan farted. Because that's what happened. I have no problem telling you that. People will be more drawn to that name, bro, more than what it was. Yeah. Nope. No, I don't. I don't sugarcoat things. I got to get a beard brush. I got to get a whole little mustache set for my bathroom and have one out here too. I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, I just need to get another one. I need another one of these. I need one for out here and I need one for back there. This thing is awesome. Brian Hampton, no, you have to stay and watch. We haven't even started talking about the thing we're going to talk about. The title of the video. You know? What is the title of this video, guys? Because literally I cannot remember it off the top of my head. I don't even know what we're going to be talking about. We got to start talking about it. Oh, that's right, Susie. That is right. Okay, top of the hour. You know you smoked it all when you don't need a poker. God, I'm fucking high as fuck. Got that caffeine buzz going. My hands are shaking. What? So, Trump is asking all of his followers, all of his supporters, to mail him a request to have all of the states recount. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cyber style. Cheers, everybody. Got a head rush. Okay, so let me find the article. Dude, I just did a Google search for Trump asks followers to mail because I want to find the article. Do you know what came up number 2 in a fucking Google search? This live stream. This live stream just came up in a Google search. Holy fucking shit. Number 2 on the Google search. YouTube.com. Watch. Trump bashes USPS, then asks followers to send him mail. One watching now. Started streaming less than 1 minute ago. Dude, wait. That might not be me. Is somebody else running the same video? Is some same title? That's got to be me. Oh. It's Nay's Garden. I've only got one viewer on that. But, dude, I came up number 2 on a fucking Google search that fast. I am so unlocked, bro. This goddamn show is gonna explode. It is on the goddamn Google searches when I'm live. All I have to do is make my titles correct, and people will Google whatever it is that I'm talking about, and my video is gonna pop up. It doesn't show a picture of my video, but it's got a link to my video. I can't believe that just happened. I'm just looking for an article covering this. I can't find anything. Huh. Isn't that crazy? I can't find anything from today. He's asking the government, asking Americans to file recount. Reuters. You guys, donations under $8,000 to Trump election defense instead go to Donald Trump personally. This is from Reuters, guys. This you guys, this was posted yesterday and updated 3 hours ago. You know, one of you guys came in here earlier in the live stream and said that that was true, and I believed you, but you didn't produce an article about it. There's the article, man. I'm sitting here like, I'm so shocked that I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to cover. I don't know if I should try to cover the fact that Donald Trump is asking his followers to use the United States Postal Service to mail a massive amount of requests to the government to ask them to recount the votes, which I can't find anything on that. I'm looking for it, man. I'm hoping I retweeted it and it's on my Twitter feed. I'm going to look for it. We'll see if I can find it. We'll see. We'll see. cold. I wonder how cold it is outside. Oh, it's cold, man. It's 40 and a half degrees. It's 40 degrees outside, basically. Okay. It was announced on Newsmax. Newsmax is not a reliable news source. Okay? But Trump has asked us to send him snail mail letters. The letter is to demand a full audit of all 50 states. Send this to President Donald J. Trump, White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C., 2500. Someone says, I haven't seen this from any Trump people, so be careful. Oh, it might be a total troll, dude. Oh my God. Let's find out. Okay, let me find Newsmax. This should be fun. Let's search this out. Let's find out. Newsmax, breaking news. Newsmax.com. Okay, here we go. It's fake news. I got fucking swindled. My title is a swindle. Oh my God, it's fake news. I feel horrible. It's total onion. It's like total onion fake news, and I got swindled by it. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my God. I got swindled from this Lee May. It's a MAGA. Oh. Oh my God. This was announced on Newsmax. Trump has asked us to send him snail mail letters. Demand a full audit of all 50 states and mail it to Donald J. Trump. Oh my God, it's so funny. Oh my God, it's so funny. Why did I fall for that? Why did I fall for that? Oh my God, why did I fall for that, man? Holy shit. Oh my God, there's nothing on Newsmax about that. Independent American News. Ugh. I'm just making sure. Wow. Most bookies have already paid the bets about Trump's presidency that he lost. That's interesting, isn't it? Dude, there's nothing on Newsmax about that. I totally got swindled. Oh my God. Hey, you. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hey. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Hey, you. Hey, buddy. He's so cute, man. This dog. Oh. Oh, where did he go? Oh, he's over here now. There's the bees. There's the bees. The bees. The bees. Now what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about this, which is good. Donations under $8,000 to Trump election defense instead go to president. That's what we're going to talk about. This is from Reuters, and they're one of the most legitimate sources of news out there. Newsmax is not. That's why I was hesitant about that, but it's not even on Newsmax. I just totally got swindled. So, as President Donald Trump seeks to discredit last week's election with baseless claims of voter fraud, his team has bombarded his supporters with requests for money to help pay for legal challenges to the results. The left will try to steal this election, reads one text. But any small dollar donations from Trump's grassroots donors won't be going to legal expenses at all. According to a Reuters review of the legal language in the solicitations, a donor would have to give more than $8,000 before any money goes to the recount account, established to finance election challenges, including recounts and lawsuits over alleged improprieties, the fundraising disclosures show. The emailed solicitation sends supporters to an official election defense fund website that asks them to sign up for recurring donations to protect the results and keep fighting even after Election Day. The fine print makes clear most of the money will go to other priorities. A large portion of the money goes to Save America, a Trump leadership PAC or political action committee set up on Monday, and the Republican National Committee RNC. Under Federal Election Commission rules, both groups have broad leeway in how they can use the funds. The Trump campaign, the RNC, and the Trump's new Save America PAC did not respond to requests for comment. Leadership PACs such as Save America are often set up by prominent political figures to spend money on other candidates while also paying for personal expenses such as travel and hotel stays. The disclosures would allow Trump and the RNC to channel the donations into other political causes or campaigns, such as the two high-stakes January Senate runoff races in Georgia that could determine control of the Senate and are likely to rank among the most expensive races in U.S. history. Trump's so just pour more money into it, you know. Trump's solicitation website carries a banner headline that says official election defense fund and contribute now. Scrolling down the page would take a donor to the fine print, which shows that donations are split between Save America, which gets 60% of the money, and the RNC, which gets the other 40%. None of the money flows to Trump's official recount committee fund until Trump Save America share reaches the legal contribution limit of $5,000, according to the disclosures. That means that before a dollar goes into the recount fund, Save America would receive $5,000 and the RNC around $3,300. Donations to the recount committee are legally limited to $2,800. If a Trump donor gave $500, for instance, $300 would go to Trump Save America PAC, $200 would go to the RNC, and nothing would go to his election defense fund. Oh my God, this is fucking hilarious. One Republican political strategist said, this is like better than comedy, said Trump is misleading supporters who might give small donations to whatever cause he approves. It's important to be upfront with people, especially those who are digging deep into their pockets. To come up with $25, says Michael Duhame, a former political director at RNC. If you tell them it's going for legal fees, well, then it should go to the legal fees. Daryl Scott, an Ohio pastor who helped fund the National Diversity Coalition for Trump and served on the president's 2016 transition team, says he sees no problems with diverting the money to the leadership PAC or the RNC. I see this as two pockets on the same pair of pants. It doesn't matter if it goes into the left or the right pocket, Scott said. In the end, the money will be used for a legitimate purpose that his supporters will get behind. It goes on and on and on. It's an interesting article. You guys should check it out. It's Reuters, so you can trust it for the most part, you know? It's fucking crazy, man. Holy shit. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Check out my friend Ron Placone. His website is ronplacone.com. He's got another website. It's lucyandron.com. lucyandron.com. He's also on YouTube at Ron Placone. He's fantastic, man. He's so fucking funny. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Ron Placone, on YouTube, and click that notifications button next to the subscribe button to get notified for all times he goes live. Click all. It's so stupid that you have to do that, but then again, YouTube sucks my dick. But I digress. Ron Placone's also available at Twitter, and if you tweet him an article like the one that I just read, he could read it to his audience. You know what? Tweet that article at Ron Placone. I bet he'll cover it on his channel. Here, let's do that. Copy. I'll just tweet this article at Ron Placone. He'll read it on the air. He'll make it our own. We'll go over it together and make... I don't know what the fuck he says. But anyway, I sang that song with him live on our interview. If you haven't seen that, you can see the interview where Ron Placone and I harmonized together. It's our first interview that we had at naysgarden.com. That's naysgarden.com. That's naysgarden.com. That's my website. You can go there and see that interview right now with me and Ron Placone. Go enjoy it. Go have fun. He's also available on Facebook, and he's also available on Instagram. He's a huge supporter of triage oil. This makes his neck and shoulder pain go away, and he loves it. He talks about it all the time. In fact, he talks about it at the opening of every show. So check out Ron Placone and listen to him. If you catch the beginning of his shows, you'll hear him talk about this, and you'll hear him talk about me sometimes too. Kind of cool. He's a cool guy. He's also a comedian. He's also a writer for the Jimmy Dore Show and a frequent guest on the Jimmy Dore Show, which I frequently watch. You guys should check out Ron Placone. I talk about him all the time. I want you guys to check him out. Impress me, man. I go over there all the time. I don't see very many of you on his shows. I would love to start seeing more of you guys over there. You know, enlighten yourselves. He's smart. He's funny. You know, he will make your lives better. He'll enrich your lives. All right? Thanks for watching my show, guys. Share my show around. You know, go ahead and get crazy with it. You know, go promote it. Go do things. You know, make a video. make a short video of me making sense. You know, make a video of me where I realized that I had gotten hoodwinked from fucking fake news, and had to admit that I got fucking hoodwinked by fake news. All right. Thanks, guys. Love y'all. Take care. Press 1 if you like this. Press 1 right now if you liked this episode of Nay's Garden. Press number 1 right now if you liked this episode. Hi everybody, I'm Tucker Carlson. I'm eating the inside of my mouth like I always am when I talk to people. Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna sound as matter of fact like I know what I'm talking about as I possibly can. Like when I sit here, like I pinch my ass cheeks together. I pinch my ass cheeks together and sit here and act like that my shit doesn't stink. That's right. Because I'm Tucker Carlson. And I talk like this. And this is I talk like this because I know what I'm saying. And I'm smarter than everybody else. And I know all the facts. And I know that if I talk like this, if I talk like this, then everybody's going to take me more seriously. Because I sound like I really know what I'm saying when I talk like this. Yeah, this is how I'm going to talk. Because I'm Tucker Carlson. You guys like the show, huh? You guys are liking the show? Eh? You liking the show? Is it going to make you laugh? Yes. This show ain't making you laugh? Yes. You like my Tucker Carlson? It'll make you laugh? It'll make you laugh? You like? It's a very nice. You like? It's a good. It's a good. Are you liking the show? The show gives you joy. Yes. Are you hitting number 1? Are you like? You want a little more of the show? You like the show? You want a little more of the show? You like the show? You want a little bit more of the show? You like the show? You want some more? You wait right there. I'm gonna get you some more. You wait right there. I'll be right back. How about another splash of coffee then? I figure if I have to run to the bathroom 2 times, that's a show. I've only been once so far. You know, I figure drink as much coffee as I possibly can. Get that bathroom run. Get that second bathroom run. Just send your articles to Ron Placone. We'll read them on. Who's more? Okay, we'll do a little bit of both. We'll do both Rogan and the coffee getting. Oh, Rogan, your eyes, buddy. Here, let me get that for you. Hey, buddy, let me see your eyes. Did I make you sneeze? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I made you sneeze. I'm sorry. Puff out. You're beautiful. Look how gorgeous. Oh, I gotta tell you how gorgeous you are. You're so gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. You're so beautiful. Beautiful boy. You're such a lovey. You're such a little lovey bear. He's a little lovey bear. Are you a lovey bear? Are you a little lovey bear? You little lovey bear. Yes, you are. That's all you are. He's specifically a lovey bear. That is all he is. It's your new name, Rogan. Dude, I feel sick from not eating. It's just hungry. I don't care. Just send your articles to Ron Placone. We'll read them on the air. We'll go over them together and make it our own. We'll go over it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron. You want to know what's going on. You get your news on today. You're getting your news on with Ron. You want to know what's going on. You're getting your news on today. Send your articles. No, it's tweet your articles at Ron Placone. We'll go over them together. We'll go over them together and make them our own. Get your news on with Ron. You want to know what's going on. Getting our news on today. There's no water. Rogan, there's no water in that cold dish. There's no water in that cold dish, Rogie. He likes his water ice cold and outside in the cold. That is how Rogie likes his water. I like to drink my water outside, not inside. That's what Rogan says. Just tweet your articles at Ron Placone. We'll go over them together. We'll make him our own. Get your news on with Ron. Get your coffee with Nay in the garden today. Get your coffee today. Get your coffee with Nay. Don't forget your spoon to stir around. You'll get your coffee today. Just get your Keurig at 2.0. In 2 minutes you'll have coffee that's your own. Get your coffee with Nay. We're in the garden. Today we're getting our coffee today. Come on, Rogie. Rogie wants me to take him for another walk. Come on, you want to come in the house? Can I take him for a walk real quick? I hate this because my coffee's going to not be totally super duper hot, but let me just take him out really quick. I'm going to try to do this quick, all right? Oh, wait! Oh, he sees me getting my shoes. He's so cute. You guys want to see how awesome my socks are? It says smoke, yo. It says smoke. It says, I don't know what that says. S-T-A-V. Stav, smoking. Oh, stay smoking. It says, dude, unreal. It says, stay smoking. I never even knew that. I never even knew what these said on them. And they got cannabis leaves on them. What? Unreal, pal. Nobody even does that anymore. Nobody's even doing that, pal. Nobody's got sporty socks like you, pal. You gotta pull them up and be sporty, pal. You might be going to get your wheels and tires today, pal. I don't know where my wheels and tires are, pal. Unreal, pal. Nobody even talks about wheels and tires anymore, pal. Where's your goddamn jacket at, pal? It's 41 degrees outside. Unreal, pal. Nobody even does that anymore. Rogan, you ready to go for a walk? Let's go, buddy. Go on. What are you doing? Did I sweep your feet? Sweep the feet. All right, let's go. Let me get this, gotta put the jacket on. Okay. Yes, yes. I'm going for a walk. I know you're very excited. is out. We are in. Let the garden show begin. Fucking hey. Couldn't be better. Dude, that was like the most productive quick walk. It was like, wow, man.
Oh, who's a pretty boy? Who's a pretty boy? Who's a pretty boy? I love you, Rogan. You're such a good boy. There's your doggy at. Hi, Rogan. I won't be your friend. I won't be your friend.
I got hot coffee coming in from the cold. Oh, perfect. Just the right amount of creamer, man. Oh. Hey, it's Slow Ski, everybody. Cubed. What's up, son? I got Rogie back here chilling. Rogie's chilling. I went out with a rake yesterday and I raked down a new trail. I'm making as many fire trails as I can. I've got trees I've got to take down, man. You know, I'm trying to be fire safe. And I need to get branches cut back that are low. And then I got to haul all the trash off my yard, you know. There's going to be a lot of branches. A lot of leaves and shit, you know. I could burn it in the right time of year in the right spot on the property, but I might end up burying it. Clear up the dead fire hazard. You know what's crazy is when you get down to the bedrock on my property, there's several inches of pine needles, oak tree leaves, fir tree needles, pieces of the leaves of the cedar trees as well, right? And it all breaks down and it becomes eventually dirt, right? And these pieces of leaf, right? And you take a rake and you rake down into it. And in some places, you know, you'll keep going down and down and down. And in most places, though, you'll hit rock. And it's just rock. And I realize that a lot of these trees are just sitting on fucking boulders, man. You know, and their roots are literally just going into the fucking rock. It's crazy. The bedrock is crazy. Just picture a bald mountain, just straight rock, and then just a little coating of fucking dirt on it, you know? And then cover it with trees. You know? It's fucking crazy, man. And there's parts where the dirt does go down, you know, and where it's and there's sand, you know, and it's ground up rock. You like the shelves I put up? Thank you. Thank you. I'll try to get that on there. Yeah. It's better the lighting, you know. If I can put the lighting back there, like I close the blind. If I close the blind, you can see the glass that's sitting there a little bit better. So isn't that funny that while we're looking for a fake news article, we find a real news article that's way worse? You know, telling people after scuttling the mail service and then people telling people to use the mail to do something. It's not so bad. You know what's really bad? Is telling people to send you money for your legal defense fund for this election and taking that money and giving it instead to other candidates who might not those people might not even support. You know, they might support your defense in the election, but they might not support those candidates. And it is so crooked for you to take their money and distribute it how you see fit without telling people. And someone's like, it's like two different pockets on the same pair of pants. It's not. It's not. Don't. And those ballots, when people voted against Trump, but down ballot, it proves it. You know, people have differing opinion about how they want their vote spent, and that goes with their money too, I'm sure. You know, when they think they're paying money for one thing and then finds out it's going somewhere else, it doesn't matter if you think they would agree with it. It wasn't up to you to decide. You should have told them that. You know? Now, as it would turn out, a lot of that stuff is in the fine print on that stuff. But you got to go through and read it, man, and see where that money's really going. And then you got to go investigate, like that article did, investigate what those things are, and the fact that your money's never going to go to what it says it's going to go to unless you're paying over $5,000. Right? It's crazy, man. That article was crazy. So I want to thank the fucking person who created that fake news, because I wouldn't have found that other article if it weren't for it. It's kind of funny. How is the caffeine? It's almost gone. It's so fucking good. And as soon as it's gone, I'm gone. Man, I hope I get my wheels and tires. Holy shit. Dude, is today fucking Thursday? Holy shit, man. It's fucking Thursday. Dude, it's fucking Thursday. Where's my rims and tires at, man? God damn, man. I hope they get there today. Guy said he was definitely going to call me as soon as they got there. So I hope I don't call in the morning and he's like, oh yeah, they were here yesterday, man. I was going to call you, but we were slammed. Getting ready for the snow. Yeah, I had some cardboard that was outside that I just brought it in. Yeah, it's going to fucking snow. Let me see what it's calling for again. I didn't check the inches actually. Oh, 0.3 inches, a third of an inch. 90% chance tomorrow. And then there's going to be an inch on Wednesday. Wow. 70% chance of an inch on Wednesday. And then sunny days. What time is it going to be snowing tomorrow? $8 a.m.? Dude, it's not going to be snowing. It's going to be fucking raining. It's 42 degrees. It's already getting warmer by then, man. Oh, it's not going to snow. I don't think it's going to snow. I think it's going to rain. Fuck. Oh, well. It would have been fun. That would have been super fun, man. An inch is 2.5. Are you asking me how many centimeters are an inch? Okay, Google. Isn't it 10? How many centimeters are in an inch?
To convert from inches to centimeters,
yeah.
Multiply unit of length by
2.5, yes. You're correct. 2.5 centimeters. It's enough to fucking fall and bust your ass on. Enough to slip and fall. Oh, God damn it. My covfee's almost gone. As I bid you farewell, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching my show. Take care, y'all. Check out my friend Ron Placone. And check out my friends at the Jimmy Dore Show. They're sending me a new postcard. And check out Lee Camp and Eleanor Goldfield. And check out Tim Black and Tim Poole and H.A. Goodman. Oh my God, H.A. Goodman has totally flipped his shit. H.A. Goodman has flipped his shit. But he's just repeating the same shit over and over again. So nothing to really see here. Bye, guys. Love y'all. See you on the next show this afternoon. Most likely. Most likely. It will most likely be this afternoon. If I'm not concerned with getting my tires and wheels put on my Roxer, which I shall hopefully be doing, but I do not know. I have not heard any news on that front. That's the way it is. Thursday, November 12th, 2020.